Oh, I was supposed to put this on first. Stream starting. But what difference does it make now? You already know that I'm sitting here. See, I can have that up and I can sit here. And you don't know that I'm here, really, do you? Or I could get up. I could be here or I could get up. I could be anywhere with that on like this. But, wait a minute. But I'm here. Hey everybody, I'm Mungo Dark Matter and welcome to Dark Matters. Hey Ancient, how you doing? What's your request, Ancient? Okay. Since I'm an expert. So welcome to Dark Matters. Today we're going to be, it's a new week of, what is it a new week of? It's a new week of Fortnite. Some challenges here. I've been practicing in the playground and I'm practicing building. You try a new Battle Royale game. It's free to play. Yeah, sure. I can't try it on, tell me what the name of it is. I can't try it on this stream, but I can, like on the next one, I can do it because it takes a while to download, I'm sure. But yeah, what's the name of the Battle Royale game? And we will check that one out. Oh, I guess I should move this. What is this? I always have. There's just too many windows. It's on Steam. Cuisine. There's a lot of positive. Let me write that down. Man, check that out. Thanks for the tip. I will check that out. Actually, I have the log. I'll check that out after the this. Actually, let me go to stream real quick and I'll put it on my wish list, and then I can download it later. I don't like to download them during the stream because it can take hours sometimes. Has a lot of positive reviews. I had not heard of that. Let me look it up here. Cuisine. I have, as you've probably noticed, I actually have sound today. I think it was a Windows update that messed me up the other day. Cuisine Royale. There it is. Oh, that looks pretty wild. View page. Don't you? Be inappropriate for, not appropriate for viewing at work. Interesting. I'll have to check this out. The guy has like a colander on his head. Can I hear it? I can't hear the video. Look at this. Now look. Oh, it looks pretty wild. Let me switch over to the screen here. It looks pretty wild. Can I put this up to full size? I have no sound on it, unfortunately. Oh, cool. I will definitely check this out. Yeah, I don't. Work in progress. I have to check. I definitely have to check this out. Ah, too funny. Cuisine Royale. Ah, wow, cool. Very cool. Yeah, it looks cool. Let me put it on my wish list here. View your queue. How do I? There's a way to add it to your. I don't want to start to download it yet. View your queue. View and customize your personal discovery queue. Play free follow. Add to your wish. There it is. It's like sitting right there in front of me. All right. So it's now on my wish list. I will definitely check that out, and I'll probably stream it. It looks really cool. It looks really cool. Excellent. That's almost that kind of almost replaces the disappointment of what is it? Radical Heights going away before long, because that looks like it looks like a kind of a cross between Radical Heights and PUBG. I heard the game was supposed to be an April Fool's joke making fun of PUBG, but so many people were excited about it, the company was forced to put it out. Now that's funny. That is totally funny. It does seem like an April Fool's joke. Definitely. That is cool. Thanks for the tip. Thanks for the tip. All right. You always add something good to the stream. That's pretty cool. I'm like all excited to check it out first. Usually I check the game out before I go on air with it, just because. Do we have sound here? Let's accept this. Solo. Yeah, we have sound. I just want to make sure we have all of the sound. Yeah, there was like a Windows update. I don't know what was going wrong with my computer. I didn't stream for a couple of days, and how can I tried to, but it's telling me to log in, but I don't know how to make an account. Oh. I will look into that. I've just set that up. That's actually, I might have to turn on so that you can make an account on there. Or maybe I should probably turn on so you can do just like anonymous stuff. I will check into that. That is actually, what is that called? WordPress. I got it all set up on there. So you saw the new site. How do you like the new site? I put like links to all the videos on there. I'm trying to, I snazzed it up a little bit, but I'm still working on it. I can actually change the entire theme on that now, because it's basically a database of stuff. So that's really cool. So we're going with the patriotic outfits today, randomly between the three that they put out on the 4th of July. So that's pretty cool. So they're all red, white, and blue. I've got way too many of these things. I've collected a bunch of them because I like to change them in live streams. So what I usually do is I set a group to favorites in here, and it will randomly change them. And so I think that's kind of cool. I like the little Mr. Tomato Head thing. Also, if I want to do a particular video online, I can pick whatever one I want. So that's save and exit. Yeah, it's linked to all of my YouTube accounts pretty much. It will be if it's not. And it should point to Twitch. I think it points just to my Twitch page right now. So yeah, and it should, in the side, if you look down the side of the website, my Twitter is there. So it updates whatever's on the Twitter, and whenever I put out a new video, it tweets, so it will always be up on that website. I took a while to get that working. It was I redid it a couple of times. I experimented with it on another website to get it to work, and it was interesting, to say the least. The inner workings of WordPress. Hey Steve, how you doing? But anyway, yeah. So that's my new site. Oh, I better turn before I forget. I keep on forgetting to switch that. There's the I was going on about something that wasn't even on the screen once again. How do I get out of here? These are all I have a whole bunch of these things now. I've collected all of these things just because I stream, just so they'll be changing. And so today we're changing between the ones that came out on the 4th of July. It's pretty cool to have them that come out on the 4th of July. All right. Very nice. And I've got the sparkler thing there. So I'm all set with this Fortnite I just love this Fortnite paraphernalia. I now collect virtual things, I guess. Well, what can you say? That's kind of the charm about some of this stuff, is the stuff you can collect here. I get way too into this, but since I have an excuse, since I do streams and I figure people want to see the different stuff, so I try to test it out for you. I have a new YouTube out too on how to make down ramps. If you've been struggling with that, because I've been messing with Playground and figuring out the best ways to build and stuff, and I'm trying to get more into building as opposed to just sneaking around all the time. And you can rotate a ramp. The problem with that is it takes a lot of time to rotate it. So, and I'll show you. I have a video on my YouTube channel, but I'll show you here too when I start up. You have to do it before every battle, but you can take, or before every match, you can take the roof or the pyramid shape that you have, and you can change it into a down ramp. So you have an up ramp and a down ramp, and it makes things very, very quick. So let's save and exit that. Make sure I have that right. Oh yeah, I have them. Yeah, I wanted those to go in there. All right, challenges. I actually started some of these challenges. Week 10. We have that if you were around last season. We have that, the floating rings challenge, which I've already done. Earlier, I was not streaming, I was just messing around, and I ended up finishing that. The cool thing about the floating rings is there are 3 levels of them. So there's like a lower one, a middle one, and the one that's way up. And so you need to go through 20 of them. So it takes you like 7 matches. But you can go through 3 rings at a time. Or if you line it up, you can go through 3 rings. So that's one thing to remember. And there are rings all over the map, so you can kind of find a ring closest to where you want to land and use those. The other one that I got is search between movie titles. And that area is just, and it's on, if you Google it, it's Forbes magazine actually has it. That area is right if you want to find it. That's a little, they're always a dirt patch. Those are what are called the battle shields, the gold battle shields that pop up. That's right next to the movie studio that is next to Junk Junction. If you know where that is on the map, or you can look it up. So that I went ahead and I did those. I was doing those too. Now there's deal damage to opponent's structures, which was around last season as well. You got to do 5,000. Now the thing you got to be careful of is like I thought, oh, I'll do it on 50 by 50. People are building all over the place. They can knock down a bunch of stuff. Most of that stuff isn't going to count because 50 of the people that are building stuff are on your side, and those are the ones that you see mostly, so it's harder to do in the 50 by 50, so it's easier just to do it in a one-on-one or a duel or a squad. Hope to see more videos like turning tables on your opponent. Would be cool to see that on the other Battle Royale games you play. I will do that. Actually, I've got another one that I think I'm going to do, because what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to do highlight the games that have playback. It's really easy to do that on because I can go back and I can replay the stuff. I don't even have to. I can find wherever I had a kill, like in Fortnite, which is pretty cool. So there's 1 or 2, and hopefully I didn't get messed up because I try to do that before they run an update. If they run an update, the replays aren't good anymore. The thing about the replay in Fortnite, and PUBG has one too that I want to try out, and I hope they get one in Realm Royale, because they're a really cool feature. What it does is it records. Yeah, I was using the replay function. Yeah, see what I do is I go back on the replay, and then I go. The replay marks where you have kills. And so, and it marks where you get killed too, so it's really easy to find highlights in it. So those are just highlights, but I take them from the replays, and then I film the replay, and then I voice over it. And it's really cool because you can go back and you can watch what happened. Like, I've got to put on the highlight one. There's this one that I was playing today. That way also I can put some of these things up when I'm just playing and I'm not live streaming. I can go back to the replays, which is cool. So if something really cool happens, you won't miss it because I'll try to put it up. But there was this guy I I got second earlier today. I got in the top 10 a few times, so I guess it would be harder to do those type of videos on Realm Royale in Radical Heights. I can still do them. It takes a little bit more time because I have to go through the stuff, or I have to become more organized. But yeah, I can do it on those too because I've done highlights before from other stuff I've done. It's just that's always something that's a challenge with the replay thing. It's like I can find it so easily. It's so cool. But you can also go back. The replay thing is ultimately cool. I also have a video out on how to use the replay function. The replay thing's so cool because you can go back and you can actually go from the view of somebody else who is playing the game, which is totally cool. And so today I'm playing this game. I think I got it up in the top 10. I got like 2, 3, 4 a couple times earlier today. I was doing really well. And somebody, I'm hiding in a house. And it's towards the end of the game. And I think I placed 4th in that game. And one of the games I placed 2nd, I know. And so I'm like 4th and I'm hiding. And I'm like, now that wasn't, what I've been doing is like when I hide, I build walls now to kind of try to corral the person to where I want. Like I was in the arena and I built some walls down and I set a trap to see if somebody would come in through there. So anyway, I'm sitting in there and I'm waiting for the storm to move in, and I hear like footsteps on the roof. And it's like, who's going to be on the roof? Why would you? I thought they were coming into the building at first. It's like, why are you on the roof of the building? And so I sat there until they were gone. But so after the game was over, I went back and I could follow that. I found that person and I followed them. And, I saw them and they built the ramp because they were nearby, because it keeps track of everything that's nearby you. They go up on top, and they were on top, and they had built a tower, and they were shooting, and they came down, and I saw who got them, and I saw I saw who won the game anyway because I watched the end of it. So it's a really cool function. You can go back. You can also see the mistakes you made using it. So it's a great system, but it's a lot of fun sitting there, going from different views, and a couple of times I didn't know. It's like, where did this guy come from? Who shot me? And I could actually bring it back so that they could come and see that, or I could bring it back to the point and find the guy who shot me and find where they came from and how long they were following me for a while. You could see me in their view. So very cool function, but that's what I use for the highlights. All right, so yeah, it seems that you can also improve your skills and see mistakes with replay. Absolutely. So you can go back and you can see a lot of mistakes that you make. Playground's good for that too when you're building and moving around, because you can see like what happens. Like a few things that, with Playground, because you can mess around with it. You can really learn a lot about like what you're doing wrong, because when you're building in the game and you fall or whatever, sometimes you don't know exactly why. You can go back to the replay and find that, but sometimes you can figure out like what went wrong in a game somewhere where you were building and you fell, and it's just because you had placed you were trying to place a platform or something where it couldn't fall down to. How come haven't you done a review? Hey, Star Shooter. How come haven't you done a review comparing the Battle Royale games? That's a good idea. I will do that. I will do that soon. That's a good idea. That was kind of in the back of my mind, but that's a good idea. Doing a comparison of them. I will do that soon. I will put that on my plate, so to speak. All right, so I guess back to the challenges today. So eliminate opponents. You have to eliminate 10 before you get the points on it. I've only got 1, but I've just started. The week just started. I was playing earlier. I'm getting better, but I don't have a great number of kills. A lot of people will get that 10 kills like in a game. Like that's like half their game. They'll get like 16 or 19 kills in a game. I don't really go for the kills a lot. I do enjoy a few battles, and I've been taking a lot more chances going after people. Now I'm starting to build around people, and so we'll see what happens with my kill rate. I think I have over 60 eliminations now, and I have over 70 placements in the top 10. For me, it's not bad. For some people, that's half an afternoon. All right, so chests and junk junction. That is going to be horrific today. I've already, I got near junk junction. I got ganked. There are people all over. You land anywhere near junk junction today, and there are people there. Well, usually there's nobody there, and they are all over the place because it's the start of the week, right? And everybody wants to get those. It's easy to get a chest in a location, right? You just go down there, you play a couple games, you open the chest, you're good to go. But everybody's going after it, so it makes it like trying to jump into Tilted Towers, right? Because everybody's like trying to go there. It does, of course, take some pressure off. There are other areas that are usually a little more active or a little less active because nothing's going on. The challenge between movie titles, and I told you that is actually near Junk Junction in the studio next to it, where that battle shield is. They were saying on Forbes' site in the article, I usually read the Forbes article, where the challenges are and what they are. And the guy said, oh, well, it shouldn't be too bad because it's not far from Junk Junction and there's not much traffic there. And he's right. There's not much traffic there, but he forgot that one of the other challenges is search chests in Junk Junction. So when I went down there by Junk Junction initially, the first time, I actually snuck into the movie studio. Nobody was going into the movie studio. I snuck in there. I got a weapon. I was going to land where there's a fox sculpture. I was going to land up on that hill, and I did, but somebody had already looted it already. That's how crowded it was. So I went down to the movie studio. I got myself a gun, and I ended up getting ganked right before I got to the thing. And I think I got ganked a second time doing it too. The third time, I went right down to the thing, got the battle shield, and I ran into the arena, and then I was able to get a weapon, and I was cool for the rest of the game. Why is it you seem to be better at getting kills in Radical and Realm than Fortnite? I've never seen you get a kill on PUBG. I'm not sure I've ever gotten a kill on PUBG. PUBG, I haven't played that many times, so I'm not sure I've ever actually gotten a kill on that. Radical Heights is weird, but there aren't a lot of people on there, and some of them are bots, so it's really easy to... Since there are less people on there, it tends to be easier to kill people, and some of them are, I think, are bots. Some of them are definitely not bots. It's hard to tell because there are no bots in Fortnite, and I killed a guy earlier today, and I was like, why are you not even looking at me, man? Yeah, I think he was confused, which happens to me too. Like, you get in close combat and you're moving around, and then you like lose. That's the worst thing. If you can't find where the person's shooting at you from, or you lose track of them, that's the worst thing. And that's why in Fortnite, you really want to build a one-by-one square immediately when somebody shoots at you, so you can find the location they're at. I'm starting to do that now. I'm starting to get good at building a square, although earlier today I started building squares and I got shot through where the last wall was going up because I think I got disoriented. I knew where the guy was, but I think he moved or something, and I didn't I went in the wrong direction or something. But anyway, that's that. So Radical Heights is a weird game because you have to stop to shoot. You can't shoot while you're running, and so you have to kind of time it. And so I think that might be why I do a little better. Although I have difficulties with that myself, I think other people don't realize that, and they get kind of messed up. So you've got to run around and avoid the other guy shooting you, and you have to stop at the right moment and shoot at him. So and if somebody's running from you, you can't really stop to shoot at them a lot of times. Starshot, I think one of the reasons why Money was better at getting kills in Radiant is because the game doesn't have to worry about building and his opponents can't build. Yeah, that's true. That's true as well. The building thing. The other thing is the jumping. A lot of Fortnite comment is based on building. Yeah, you're right. The other thing is you can jump in Fortnite, which annoys me beyond all. But I actually pretty good at jumping in Fortnite. I'm good at evading getting shot at, more than I'm at shooting. Fortnite, you can jump really high, unrealistically high. That doesn't work in the other games. It doesn't work in Radical Heights. In fact, you have to stop to shoot the person. So, and if you were jumping and if you stop in Fortnite and somebody's jumping, sometimes you can hit them easier if you're just sitting still. So, yeah, there are a lot of things. There's a lot of factors in the games. The way you shoot is a little bit different. You know what I'm saying? It's in the different games you have to get used to shooting. Like for instance, you can you bring your sight in with a right, and you can use a left and right to shoot in Realm Royale. And I'm never pressing down the right button. I always shoot with the left, which is kind of like shooting from your hip. You actually can aim a little better if you hit the right first and then shoot. But you do the same thing in Fortnite. You can zoom it in. So maybe I need to do that in Fortnite too. I'm not sure how that works in Radical Heights. I can't remember. Radical Heights is one of the oddest games as far as shooting goes that I have ever seen in my entire life. So, but that may have to do with the fact that it's not finished. But yeah, they're all a little bit different, and also it depends on how much. Well, I guess it doesn't totally depend on how much you practice. I have more practice probably on Fortnite than any other thing. But now I'm starting to really build, and the playground's helping me out. So I hope they keep that. I think they should make it like a permanent thing. I think they should have solo, duo, squads, and playground always, and then add another thing. The playground, I can see why they switch out things like 50-50 and 5 teams of 20 and 7 teams of 10 or whatever, 8 teams of 10, whatever it is. It's not 10 teams of 10. It's like something odd. Oh no, it's like 7 teams of 12 or something they had, and I can see why they switch out things like where it's all explosives, all snipers, because what would happen is if you had all of those choices, then you would have problems getting 100 people into the games because everybody would have so many choices. So some of the games that weren't as popular or weren't popular that day or night or whatever, it would be harder to get in, and they don't want that, so they limit that. But with the playground, since it's really you either have your friends in it or you just are in it by yourself. I don't think it applies. That applies to it. So they should be able to do that, and I hope they do. Just leave it in there, because that's really key to being able to. In fact, every one of these battle royale games should have like a better practice area. The startup area in Fortnite is actually one of the better ones because you can practice at least picking up weapons. Now they improved it so you can practice building, even though it's a very short time. I'm still waiting for the mode when you have 0 weapons and you can only use your pickaxe to kill. You know what? If they make a mode out of that, I would win that game. I seriously would win that. I think I am one of the best at pickaxes in that, and I'm only half joking. I've I have probably over 10 pickaxe kills. If they kept stats for it. I know I have at least 6. I had 6 and I got a couple more. I got one. Was it today or yesterday? I wasn't online doing it. Maybe I'll play that as a highlight if I can find the one. I was trying to get my last kill for Lucky Landing. You were supposed to. One of the challenges in one of the weeks was that I was trying to pick up was 3 kills in Lucky Landing, and it was a hard one too. So you get like 1,000 points for it. But the problem is with Lucky Landing, like one of the challenges is also Tilted Towers. The reason that is hard is everybody's there. There's so many people there that you're going to get killed before you kill someone. Unless you're really good. For people that are really good, not a problem. But for the average person, a lot of luck falls into it. So, but you could, if you kept on going down into Tilted Towers, you would eventually find enough people that you could kill. But you would have to kill them before somebody else kills you, because there could be like several people in the area. Like earlier today, I was practicing building around someone, and I evaded them, and they built something, and I went up and I built around them actually, and I was building ramps around them and running, and I got shot. And after I got shot and eliminated, I found out there were 2 people there. I didn't realize it, and then then the other person got the person that hit me, I think. So that happens in Tilted Towers. So you go to Lucky Landing, and there's like nobody there, right? Because of where it is on the map, and because of the route of the battle bus, there's almost never anybody there, and there's nothing there that really draws people. So every now and then, Lucky Landing is at the beginning of the map, and everybody drops down there. So there's a lot of people there, but then it becomes harder, like Tilted Towers. But sometimes a lot of times you go down in Lucky Landing, there isn't nobody there. And, or it's too close, and there are a lot of people there, or there's somebody really good there. Or there's somebody out there camping trying to kill people. So, anyway, so I got 2 kills. And I actually got them close together, and I thought, oh, this is easy, I'm going to get the last one. And I kept on going and going, and I couldn't find people. Then a couple times, one time I came in, and usually I come down in the tower because there's almost always a gold chest there. There's no gold chest there. There was nothing there. I had no weapon, and I came down in, and there was somebody in there. They got me. Gone. Other times I had some close ones that I just barely missed. I didn't get the guy. And but a lot of the times there was nobody there. And so I'm like, so I keep on going down, and I stopped for a while because it was like, you know what, I'm getting tired of Lucky Landing. So I came back and I started again, and I came down, and I think it was one of the times where it was kind of close to the battle bus path, or it was at the beginning of it, because I didn't really delineate, because I'm just trying to get down there and a kill. So if I go down and there are a lot of people there and I get killed, and I'm trying to just get a kill, not a big deal, right? Because I'll just start again. So I go down, and I landed at the exact same time on the roof as the guy lands, and we both go down, and he opens up the chest, and he got the weapon before I had a chance to get it. And I thought, oh, this is great. He's opening it up. I'll hit the key. I'll get it. But he beat me. He was fast. He beat me. He got the weapon. All right. I'll give him that. But I was the one who ended up alive because I beat him senseless with the big axe. It was excellent. I'll put that on the highlight if I can find it, if it's still valid. The unfortunate thing about the replays is if they do an update before I get to refilm it, you can't play it anymore, because the update makes, what it does is it takes the data from the actual game and it then recreates the game. I'm proud to say I'm a certified camper. Do it all the time in Fortnite. My favorite is doing it in Realm. Camping Forges is great. Oh, yeah. You know what? I kind of like camping myself too sometimes. So I mean, I don't hold it against anyone if they camp. Some people say, oh, well, you shouldn't be camping, blah, blah, blah. I don't like it when I get hit by somebody who's camping, but I still think I always go back and look at it and go, where were you hiding? Because that was pretty cool. But it keeps you alive, or it keeps you alert, and that's part of the fun of these games. With PUBG, if you can camp, that's a pretty critical skill in that game. Camping, a lot of people camp in that game. So if you're good at camping, you know where people are going to camp. Like earlier today, I was playing Fortnite. I'm like thinking, okay, I gotta be careful because people will be camping in these areas. So, what is this tweet? New tweet. New tweet from Twitch support. We're investigating an issue causing chat messages to duplicate. Hang in there tight. All right, they're not duplicating it in our stream, so what do we care? Yeah, so camping is good. I like to camp myself. I'm not as good as I'm good at more at evading and trying to figure out where people are. Although now trying to get building in Fortnite at least, and I'm going after people more in Fortnite. That's why I wish they had more practice modes so you could practice shooting or whatever the skill is in the game. Because when you're in the game, it takes forever to learn how to shoot unless you play it a lot, because you only learn through the game. You can't learn in like a mode where you're just kind of a free for all mode where you're shooting at people, where you're shooting at targets, where you have a chance to some games, shooter games, actually have target ranges, so you can get used to the guns, and the different weapons have different shot patterns and different things. So you need to get used to all of that stuff, and it takes longer in the game. It takes longer to learn how to build in Fortnite without the playground mode, and so that's why I really, really, really like the playground mode in Fortnite. I think it's a great thing. They got to keep it. All right, so anyway, so I think we got through all of the challenges here. Eliminate opponents in fatal fields. Mungosh, you should be close to affiliate. Do you know what your emote is going to be? I'll have to start thinking about that. I am close. I have all of the things except I need to get an average of like 3 users for 30 days for every stream, and I've been kind of close. I'm like 67% close to that or something, but I don't even know how they calculate that. So I'm just going along, and I should make it before long. I've got a lot of followers now. I mean, they've been picking up. I think I have. How many followers do I have? They're picking up pretty steadily. Where is it? Got 115 followers. That's amazing. That is how do I get rid of this thing? Yeah, that's a lot of followers. People are. It's easier. It seems like it's a little bit easier to get followers on Twitter or Twitch than YouTube. I mean, I think I'm getting a better rate on Twitch. Although when you start out, it's like there's nobody. All right, there's like you're by yourself, man. There's nobody. So if you're like doing a Twitch stream, don't get discouraged. Just keep on going. It takes a couple of months before people start. But once they start building up, it builds up pretty fast. All right. So let's get into this. Let's do a solo game here. And what challenges am I going to do? Okay, the structure thing, which I wanted to talk about real quick before I went in there. If you're dealing damage to opponent's structure, if you're doing it, don't do it in a 50 by 50, because a 50 by 50, most of the people are your teammates, or half the people are. So you don't know what structures are enemy structures or opponent structures or you structures. So do it in any other mode but that mode, and you'll be okay. But you have to get opponent structure. So it goes pretty. I'm at 4,076. I need to be at 5,000. Probably in the next game or the next 2 games, we will make that. That's not a problem, because if you break a couple of ramps, I think every ramp is worth like 200 or 250 or something like that. If you break it, if you do some damage, it's good. Also, remember you can do damage shooting it at things, at other structures. So if you are in 50 by 50 trying to do damage to opponent structures, if you know if they're opponent structures, you can shoot from a distance. You don't have to do it with a pickaxe. You can shoot at it. And so that's the key. But if you shoot 50 by 50 or an opponent and you knock down your own teammate's structure, does not count. So that's one thing you really want to be sure not to mess up on, because you'll be wasting a lot of time destroying things, unless you just enjoy it, and destroying things that won't count towards that goal. Also, something interesting, which I'm not sure if I figured it out just before Playgrounds came out, or I think I did just before Playgrounds came out, but it becomes obvious in Playgrounds because it's the same in Playgrounds. Whenever you are trying to mine for materials, if you knock down an opponent's structure or even your own structure, you get no materials for that. If you weren't aware of that, I was not aware of it for a long while, just because you're not paying attention when you're destroying stuff. But also, any structure that's in game that's built out of, the kind of the materials like that a player would use, like it looks like it's made out of the same pallets or mats or whatever you want to call them. Like for instance, there's a crab sculpture and a fox sculpture. I assumed you'd get materials when if you land on them and bust through. You get none because they are the kind of crude materials. What is the best gun to shoot down a structure? That is a good question. I don't know if they fixed it yet, but they nerfed the shotguns, at least for a while, on that. And so, like, the shotguns were not working when you shoot. Well, they shoot down the structure, but it was like a handgun almost. It was not shooting a lot. I think they thought it was doing too much damage, and they nerfed it to make it less. But I think they put it back up some. But the best is generally an automatic weapon, like an assault rifle or a light machine gun or any of those. Like, the big machine gun, which I think they call a minigun or something for some unknown reason. It looks like a huge Gatling gun. And it's like, who could hold something made out of metal that large? I don't think so. You need that on a mount of the back of a vehicle or something. That one, it's a little slow to start up, and it's not really as good to kill people with. It's a challenge. One of the challenges is to use that to kill people with, because it's slow. There's a delay before it starts up, but it really shoots. And that one does a lot of damage to a thing if you end up with one of those. But a regular assault rifle is probably the best. The best assault rifle that you have is going to be the best. I think those drum guns they have are pretty good too, probably. But the assault weapon is very good. Any machine gun is probably pretty good. I'm not sure about the submachine guns, though. I'm not sure how well they do, but the big, huge machine gun where the multiple barrels revolving, that one works great to take down structures. So if you have one of those, like a lot of times if you watch people in the game, like after you're out of the game and you watch the people that win, a lot of times I see somebody taking one of those and just taking out a structure. Also very good if you're in the 50 by 50 if you have one of those, because you can take out structures with it really, really, really well. All right, so let's get back to this. So okay, I have to remember to destroy structures in this. One of the things is get a chest, an ammo box, and a supply drop. That is not what I'm worried about, because eventually you're going to do that. Usually it's the supply drop that is hard to get. Llamas count as a supply drop. Remember that. I did not know that for a while, and I think there are a few more llamas in the game now than there were. I think they added some. In playground mode, there are a whole mess of llamas everywhere. Sometimes I've seen 2 or 3 in the same area. All right, so let's get back to solo mode, or if I can figure out how to get back to the lobby here, and see if we can get warmed up a little bit on this. We'll see what happens. Also, another thing you can do, and I may show you in this game right here. Let's see where the map is before I do anything. A couple of things. One is we want to edit that pyramid when we first start out and try to do it. You can do it when you're in the startup area if there's enough time. And we'll try to do that. You have to step away from here because you can't do it right there. And you just hit your quick key here for this, and you hit G, and you hit this, and you hit this, and you've got a, and then hit G to. So now you have a ramp, a down ramp. So that's one thing you want to do at the beginning of every game, preferably in the startup area here, because then you'll have a quick key for a down ramp, and you don't have to rotate an up ramp, so you can go up or down. The other thing you can do, of course, is you can spam what do you call it, floors, if you're going down the side of a hill, and they'll catch on the side. That takes a little bit of practice, and that's a little more dangerous, and it can be not as quick. So, but a lot of people do that to get down from hills. I've actually taken up ramps and gone down hills by placing them, staggering them. That's what I used to do. All right, let's look at the map here. All right, there's Junk Junction. There's going to be a lot of people here. Let's go up here and take a look, though. I've gotten all the rings. I've dived through 20 rings, so there are no more skydiving rings visible for me. So if you haven't done that challenge already, you'll still see rings up in the air. What I figured out, though, messing around in the last few days, that I never really tried before, is if you take the chute out right away and go for the farthest point, don't go down at all. You see, we're on a timer right now. It says 47 seconds. In 47, 45, 44 seconds, we'll see where the circle is. You can actually stay up in the air if you wanted to, long enough to see where the circle comes down, and then you could adjust your landing spot depending on that. So I'm going to a far area here, and you'll see in a second. And we're still way up here. Like, so when I get to where I want to go, I can look down. And one thing is I want to be able to look down because this is Junk Junction, and I want to see if I can usually see if people are running around in there. I don't see any people way over here. But there's probably going to be somebody here. It's been very active here today since the challenge came. Okay, so now, see, we know where it is. See how far away it is? So I'm going to go down here. Like before I came down here and I saw... I'm going to go down on the head of this fox. Now since I already know where the circle is, I can speed up now. Wow, what did people do to get the first Thanos spawn? The glove came down after... Oh, you know what? Should probably use this for the Thanos thing if I had thought of it at the time. You could have hung up in the air long enough until the glove dropped, probably. I like to move that in the first spot and the bandages in the last spot. I like to keep the first 3 spots clear so as I pick up weapons, they're going to automatically drop in there, hopefully. Alright, so I'm going to take this box right here to get some mats out of it, and then I'm going to go down here. I don't even know if we have enough time, really, to tell you the truth. This usually has a chest down here, too. Alright, we're in luck. We got this. Want to collect these barrels are just like one hits. This stuff is real easy to pick up some stuff here really quick. We may need mats. See if we see anybody. Oh, there's somebody down there. Oh, man. They came up right after me. How rude of them. Oh, man, they got me. I'm wearing the same outfit as me, too. Well, I wonder why they came up here. They've already got 2 people. They're just camping out for kills. They can't. They're never going to make it. See, that was a suicide thing right there. That was a suicide. Isn't that interesting? That was just nasty. Really, when you think about it, they would come out there just to get a couple of kills. Because they got somebody else too, so they were just looking for kills. It's a good way to get good practice shooting, though. So everybody has a different style. You can camp or you can go viciously after people. A lot of people go after people who are just starting on the game. That's why people who tend to be good tend to go down at the very beginning sometimes to go after it because they get out of the game really fast. If you go down right away in the game, you'll get knocked out of the game really fast, but you'll keep on playing the game and get better at killing. I should have, in that last game, I should have just, let me fix this. Not in level. I can't edit it here. Because the ground level, there we go. Oh, not enough time. Alright, you gotta watch the ground level on that because it will be partially below the ground and you won't be able to edit it. Alright, so Junk Junction totally is going to be filled up. We're going to go to the other end. Yeah, a lot of people look at the challenges and see where people are going to go down, and they go there specifically to try to get them. So we got like 24 seconds. We may be over top of it, but we can slowly descend while we wait for the circle to come up, and we can find out. And we'll be high enough up that we can actually move closer towards it or wherever we want to go. So we can see, right away we can see if we lucked out. Okay. So we're not that far from the edge, so we're in a pretty good spot. But what we could do is we could actually, see, we're high enough out we could go farther out. We could actually go right into Fatal Fields if we wanted to. We could go in any of those places at this point. Sometimes you really want to go down fast, though. Like, for instance, now there's no reason to wait. Yeah, that's a good point. You don't want to land in a place without gear. And one of the reasons I landed here is because I know there's always gear here. Where is it? See? There's something right here. Sometimes there's something up here, too. But there's always a chest here in this thing. So this is a good landing spot. Yeah, I always try to land in an area I know there's a chest. Or usually a chest. So I'm gonna hit this chest because I get materials from it. I get mats from it. If I hit through here, nothing. I get nothing for that because it's. Oh, there's something right here. I get nothing for that, which is just sad. Now there's a. Well, this is a really rotten gun. Got like the world's worst gun here. Well, it's not the absolute worst. It's not good. Well, at least I got some shields. That's something. You just want to try to get shields as fast as you can. Sometimes I do not remember to do that. I'm going to sit that there for now. There is... Where is it? Make sure I'm running the right way. It's over here. Where is it? There we go. There's a house over here that I always try to go into. How much time do we have? We don't have a lot, but we have enough. There's a house I always try to... This house right here. Usually nobody goes to this house, and there's not always only usually a chest here. There's always some sort of weapons here. There's also a little vending machine here, which I find amusing. Don't need the handgun. Oh, shotgun. I like that. I like that. I'm gonna put this in the last spot and put this here, and then our next gun we get will go where I want it. See what we got here. I guess I would rather have that. I'd rather have that there. Alright. Let's go down here real quick. We don't have much time, but we're not that far. Usually the chest is there, not there this time. Want to get any furniture in the house, particularly when you first land if there's nobody around, because it's useful. Alright, it's closing in on us. We don't really have a lot of time here. Gonna choose the shotgun. I used to not like the shotgun. Now I've gotten a lot of kills on it. It's kind of grown on me. Close range is really good. Let's see what we got here. Oh, excellent. I like this much better. Oh, bandages. We need these because this storm's coming after us. I'll get rid of the hand grenades. Although I didn't really want to get rid of those. Alright. Alright, so we can see the edge of the circle, which is a good sign, and we don't see the edge of the storm in the little mini-map. That's always good. But it's not always good, because you could still get ganked by somebody. What is that up there? I don't have time to explore that. There's something, it's like silhouetted there. I don't know what it was. Uh-oh. It's in the edge. You can see the storm coming in the edge now. We're close to the line now. I want to be careful here because there are people that camp out near the border. They're always trying to shoot you. See what's up here. Alright, we get some pretty good weapons here, really. Got ourselves a green shotgun and a green... Oh, look at that. More minis. More bandages. Another chest. We got the dual pistols. All right. Those are pretty cool. Although I haven't had much luck with them yet. But I'm assuming they've got to be better than one pistol. All right. So we're doing pretty good. As far as what we got everything we need. Bandages are really important. I'd pick bandages over a med kit. Just because they're faster. They'll only take you up to 75%. But you know what? You can use the mushrooms to take you the rest of the way. Thought I heard somebody. Wow. I've got a whole bunch of minis now. I don't really have enough materials. I should have been farming more, but the farther you get in the game, the harder it is to... Oh. There's a structure right there. I don't want to shoot. Hold on. I hate risking this, but I want to get this right here. This will get one of my challenges. I think that's enough to get my challenge. I don't want to risk too much. But I do want to get that challenge. Now we need to be moving anyway. I think I got enough mats there. We're really close. If I had more time, I would have taken a couple more of those out just to make sure. But we should have that challenge. But I really want to keep ahead of the storm because I am very bad. We can't take these because we already have 15. And it would take up another spot. Or if we stop to take those, it might switch out the 15 we have. Heard somebody on top of me. I heard something. All right, that had to have done it. Oops. It's one reason I have the bandage. We'll be okay, probably, or maybe not. We've got enough bandages so we can make it through the storm at least. With a med kit, if you have a med kit and you get stuck in the storm, you've got to time it so that you have. When you get down to about 20, I think it takes about 10 seconds for the med kit. So you could actually get down to 10 is too close. So you can probably get down as low as 15. As far as your health goes, and then go for it. All right, I built a. Dang! At least I built a shelter fast. I don't think I hit him. Did I hit him at all? I don't think so. I couldn't see him very well. That wasn't too bad. I did build a shelter really quick and got under it. Which is one of the things I'm trying to do. I couldn't see. I saw his silhouette. I couldn't really see him through the storm. I could see him move, so I couldn't really get a bead on him. And then he was up on top of me, and then so I went around and I built around him, and then I built a ramp on top of myself. I didn't do that as well as I could have. Now he's got all my good weapons. I got 12th place. Not the end of the world. Let's see what happens. We're at 4620 on level 52. We need 7,900 to make it to 52. But I think we should be up another 1,000 maybe if I got 500,000. Turned along because I think I got... No, 500 we should be up because I think we get a bonus. I think we get a bonus for getting that challenge. Yeah, it's just collect rewards. So if we collect our rewards... Yeah, look at that. It took us up to 6,200. So let's see what challenges. I think we got. So we got 3. I always try to get the 4th will get you to 5K. What is the 4th one that we can do? Search chests in Junk Junction. Now, how did I get 2 chests in? Oh, isn't that interesting? There's chests up in the Fox. Count as Junk Junction. I did not know that. It is made out of junk metal. Interesting. So that's a little way possibly around that challenge. If you're having problems, like usually what I do when you have search chests in the area, I don't go for that the first day, because the first day or two, and sometimes the first 2 days I won't go for it. Everybody's doing that challenge. Everybody's down in there. So the first day, everybody's there. Second day, most everybody's there, or everybody who hasn't gotten it and who was there the first day is there. So third day, it's still a little, some depends, still can be a little bit heavy on that. But by the time you get to the 3rd or the 4th day, or 4th or the 5th day in the week, you have a better chance of doing that, particularly if it's an area where not a lot of people jump down. So if you wait until so the challenge that came out today is Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. If you wait until Sunday or Monday or even Tuesday of next week, it would be much easier to do. But you can land on the Fox. Wait until it's in part of the map that's harder to get to. So we may be able to finish that and get up to 4. We'll get 5K. That will put us up into level 53. I'm trying to get to level 55 to get the mask for the Omega thing. New season is coming in a week, or maybe less, because last time it was only 5 days. So because they did move, the start of the last season was on a Tuesday, and then they moved the start of the week to Thursday because they had a problem. And or at the start of this season, it was Tuesday. It was, I'm not sure what it was the first season. I don't remember. And actually, the first season I started late in it, a little late in it, so I don't know what day it started on. So so maybe coming, it could be start next Tuesday, because sometimes they could just start it at that point, or they could start it next Thursday. They could start whenever they want. So Tuesday may be the day. So you won't have a lot of time for all the challenges. Wait a minute. Look at the map here. Where's Junk Junction? We're going to go for this. Might not be the best move. It's up at near the top of the map, but not right next to where... It's far enough away where we may not have total trouble. But if I can get onto the Fox, or maybe that's a I don't know what that is. The Fox is actually the other thing over by Wailing Woods, isn't it, or something? Maybe it's a weasel. I don't know what that thing is. Whatever this thing is, we land on its head, and we may be able to get a chest or two. Then we can actually look down onto Junk Junction and avoid it. Now we're gonna speed up now. I don't know where. In this case, I don't really care where the circle is gonna go, so I'm not gonna wait up there for it. What is that purple thing? Is that I don't know what that is. Should I get down here really pretty quick? At least they left us some metal there. There wasn't an extra one there. Let's see what's going on down here. I forgot to edit. I forgot to edit my thing. Do I have enough time to do it now? I don't think so. Let me go back over here. Alright. I forgot to edit that when we were in the waiting area. See, we can watch them down there. It's kind of cool. Hopefully they don't come up here. If I had a sniper rifle, that would be perfect. Alright, he got him. I see they don't even know I'm up here, which is kind of cool. I'm thinking, see if this person leaves. I'm thinking there's not going to be a chest left down there at this point. Yeah, she's going over towards where the other one is. There she is. There she goes. Alright, I'm pretty sure that area is cleared out now. So what we want to do is we want to not fall off the side. I'm going to run down this way. This is kind of the strategy I should be using in PUBG, being able to watch people. But in PUBG, they don't really have challenges, so you don't know where they're going to necessarily fall without... But you need, I guess, to know the game. The more experience you have in the game. What I'm going to do real quick is I'm going to move this up here. I don't know that I like this drum gun or Tommy gun. It's really a Tommy gun. It's a Thompson submachine gun is what it is. I don't know if they got all of them. I don't hear. There's usually one in here somewhere. So they didn't clear everything out of here, did they? I need to get out of here fast. Yeah, it's closing in on us. She had to have gotten the one. There's usually one over here. Yeah, this one's got. Yeah, they got them all. Oh, look at that. Drum gun. I got one of those. Tactical sub. Wow, we've just got a load of stuff here. I usually like the AR. Plus, there's a challenge with the AR that I need to finish up, so good time to have it. At least I got one chest from the weasel head or whatever it is. I think it's supposed to be a fox. Oh no, the fox is over in Wailing Woods. I don't know what it is that's supposed to be. I used to know what it is. There's a crab, there's a fox, and there's a third thing. Gotta be careful here. There could always be outliers here. Let me go in here real quick. Doesn't look like this place has been searched. Oh. Get out of here. Need to get out of here. Let's go. Time to run. We're gonna make it. We're gonna make it. We're gonna make it before it hits us. Yes. That was actually a pretty good move right there because I was inside, lurking inside there. So I was undercover, but that gave other people time to kind of bail. But the front door was the way the door was situated didn't slow me down, really. You gotta be careful going inside and then going upstairs and getting turned around and kind of lost. You can either get lost or you can get turned around or slowed down so that you spend too much time trying to get out when the storm comes up at the very last minute. I mean, you could hang out right by the front door or you could search the place quickly. Go up this way. I don't have many materials. I need to probably get some materials. I don't want to take the tree all the way down, because if I take it all the way down, people will see it falling from a distance. And I don't want that. But I do want some material. Oh look, nobody's been by here. Here's some material. I'm thinking, let's replace this gun. Let's put that here. No, that here. We don't have any shields at all. That's not good. Not having shields is very bad. How did we go from having like 16 shields in one game to none this game? That's just it's a blue shotgun. Oh, I already have a blue shotgun. No, that was a submachine gun. I want the submachine gun. I wonder if there's any. I don't have time. I'm wondering if there's anything above in there, like some shields or something. I need shields pretty bad. This is a bad place to be because we are just way too out in the open here. Too many places we could get sniped from. I'll try to get closer to this hill. There's a... If I can get that, I make a challenge. That would be worth the whole thing. I'm not sure if that was a great decision. I should have probably gotten rid of the shotgun. Full of ammo already. I don't think we're going to get into any close combat anymore. Outside door. Oh, I wonder if this has anything in it. Stuff is so hard to get up on. How do I get it? There's a platform. This one's always hard to get. I think I got a challenge. I think I got, as long as I got an ammo crate. I know I got some chests. I think I did get an ammo crate. Didn't I get one back in Junk Junction? Oh man. You know what I'm gonna do? Give myself some more mats. Can I get out here? Yes, I can. I'll try to get in here. Oh man. I don't know where everybody is. There's 4 people left. missed on that. I'm terrible at sniping. I don't have much practice at it, though. It's pretty much all over for me now, because the only place I can go is right out into the open. We wait to the last minute. I think we set it to build a wall and try to box ourselves in. I don't have much. Oh man, he got me right on. Oh, good shot. I got second. I need to practice sniper skills. Alright, so we should be at level 53, because when we go in here, we're going to get so close. Should have been more careful. You got to be careful about that. We're really good at snipers. Yeah, we're at level 50. Whoa, look at we got all sorts of bonus. We're halfway through level 3. We must have hit a couple of challenges on this thing. Oh yeah, you know what? We must have gotten the 5K. Yep, we got the 5K and the 1,000. Where is it? We got it. Yeah, we got 4 because. Where is it? Oh, we got the ammo chest and all that. We picked that up. We got 3 in Junk Junction thus far, so we only need 4 more to get that. But we've got the week, which is what I always try to do. Get the week. So we've got every week. We've got at least 4. We've got 6 on some of them. I want to try to get 7 on at least one before the end of the season. Not a lot of time left to do that. I've got 4 on week 1, and I don't think damage with sniper rifles, which you can see why I don't have a lot on that. The damage I got on sniper rifles, I think, was a hunting rifle. because I think that counts as a sniper rifle. And I think I got some on a sniper rifle close up because that was the only weapon I had, and I shot somebody who was standing right in front of me. Pistol eliminations. None. I really don't like using pistols. I try. I think I've gotten some damage with pistols. Eliminate opponents in flush factory. Nobody's ever there when I'm there. Explosive eliminations. This is one. If I get explosive eliminations, which is really hard, I get this one because I got 3 kills in Tomato Town. This one I've only got 4. Damage with pistols to opponents. See? To get 5 or more, I had to get that, and that has sniper rifles in it too, and eliminate opponents in tilted towers, which I never go to. Last season I got 1 elimination in tilted towers, and it was not because I landed there, it was because I was running through towards the center of the storm, and there was somebody there. But in fact, I eliminated the person, but I wasn't paying attention to the storm, and the storm came up on me, and I was kind of weakened, and because I was looking around and trying to pick up his stuff, and the storm got me. See here, 4 trap eliminations, which is I've been trying. I've never gotten one ever. I've come close. In fact, I think one time I might have gotten one, but I had died before the guy, and so I didn't get it or something like that. Eliminating opponents in Snobby Shores. I haven't really been there that much recently, and not even this whole season. I have not been there. Although I was there a bunch previous season. I just have not gone there that much, so I haven't gotten any kills there, and I haven't really tried because although I would like that, I want to try to get a full week, and I'm not going to get that full week because I'm never going to get a trap elimination, I'm pretty sure. One day I might, but I just don't see it. This one I'm so close to. I just need a minigun or a light machine gun elimination. I've actually got one somehow, but I don't find those that often, so that's a little bit hard. I can't try every game with that, for example. And then let's see, this one, week 6, we have 2 SMG eliminations. I got one of those, 2 more of those, but then I had to get 3 people in Retail Row, which it's not totally impossible, a little bit hard, maybe. Assault rifle eliminations. I've already got 3 of those. It's surprising I don't have more because I've depended a lot on the assault rifle, although now I've been using the shotgun a lot more. I've got shotgun eliminations in one of these. This one also has opponents in shifty shafts. I haven't tried that one yet. I should probably work on that. I should work on that using assault rifles. If I can just get 2 more eliminations on there. If I always carry an assault rifle, eventually I'll get 2 more eliminations, but the season's running out. Suppressed weapon eliminations. Haven't gotten any of those. I haven't been using many suppressed weapons. Eliminate opponents in Pleasant Park, which is a really tough one. Deal damage with explosive weapons to opponents. I've got 35 somehow. I still don't know how I ended up with 35. Eliminate opponents in Anarchy Acres. That I think is possible. I just don't land there often. But the explosive damage one is hard. I've just have not been able to find a way to do that unless they put out a mode where it's explosive only, which they did last season, but not this season yet. Search chests in Junk Junction. We're close to that. This one we could get all 7 on this one. Eliminate opponents. I just need to get 10 opponents. That's going to be a little hard. I don't get that many kills, but I could theoretically get 10 opponents. But this is like the last week. If this were the first week or the first couple of weeks of the season, I would have already had that many easily. But it's not. Opponents in Fatal Fields. It's going to be a little bit hard. Search chests in junction. When next season starts, I have to really plan this pass out really well, I think. The challenges in... See if I can get 7 on some of these things. I always concentrate for 4 at least, so that I get the bonus for the week. Is there anything else? Okay, we're at 53 here. See, I want to get to 55, so I get this mask. I don't think I'm going to get to 80, which would get me all like the glowing stuff on it, which is sad. Which is sad that I won't get to reach season level 80. Won't make it because I just said there were times I wasn't playing it that much. So I should have stayed more focused on reaching these higher levels. So probably next season I'll probably focus on trying to get to at least 80 or whatever. This one, see if I get one of these a full week, I'll get whatever this stuff is here that I don't know. They're pictures, I guess. Not that I'm that thrilled about it, but it'd be kind of fun to get one of those. It'd be kind of fun to have a picture that nobody else has. Or not many people do, at least. I gotta get to 65 to get this. I don't know if I'm gonna make that. I have to work really hard at it to do it. I mean, I'm still almost not at 55 yet. That seems like a little unfair there, because there's only 10, but for all of these. And we get up here at 40, yeah, cool. But I'm at 53. I should have gotten one at 53 or something. But we don't have it. We just don't have it. All right. Back to lobby. Sniper rifle eliminations. I got 1 of 2. Assault rifle 3 of 5. Daily. Pistol eliminations. Inspect challenges. You can actually change the button's gone right now because I did it already. You can actually change your daily challenges. You can change one of them. Or add one or something. Pistol. 2 opponents. What challenges do we have left on week 10? We can get one or two more chests in this. Oh, yeah, well, you know what we need to do? We need to do this. We need to go up here. Edit that. Save it. Can't jump yet. This time we want to go down fast because we want to get on top of this whatever it is, ferret, possum, weasel, whatever it is. It's not the fox. The fox is on the other side. I had to look up what it is. I'm gonna get right on top of this before anybody else gets on it. Because I know other people have landed on this because I saw them from above before. Hopefully there's a second one. Into all of this trouble. I think there is. There may be. There's no second one, man. Just one. See anybody? What's down here? That was me. That was me. How did they hit me? Oh, that was nasty. This person down here? Oh, they must have gotten them too. How sad. I didn't even see them. Gotta be careful of that. I thought I was in pretty good location. Well, at least I got one. I got one more. What do you call it? Let's look in the item shop. 16 seconds and it's going to change. 12, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Oh. Look at that. That is pretty cool. That is cool. Pickaxe isn't all that great. I don't know if that one isn't bad. I like the orange one. I didn't get that. What the heck is that? I like the orange version of this. Really? Commando. That's kind of plain. It's not a bad one. It's nothing special though. That I think is pretty cool. That's just kind of odd. Alright, let's go back here to the challenges. Where were we? Week 10. 4 in Junk Junction. Really, I want to get that. I want to get that done. Although I may have to wait till later. It's getting kind of late. Although I probably may be back on later tonight. I may do something else though. I might do Radical Heights. Or no, there's another game. What's the name of that? Cuisine Royale. Yeah, I have to check that game out. Definitely ancient. Told me about that. I'm gonna try that game. Alright, we gotta move out front here a little bit here. And then we can go like this. And we can go here, edit. And then save. And then back to 1. Where are we? We need to figure out where Junk Junction is. We're going to go right up there. Getting closer, closer, closer. This is a Venus flytrap glider. I don't know if I like this. It's a little bit creepy. It's kind of funny though. Speed on down here because I need to be the first one on top of this thing. Hopefully nobody comes from another angle at it. See anybody coming down? We might even be able to get a thing down at Junk Junction. Nothing here, man. What a ripoff. Come on, there gotta be something here. There's like... One time there was 2. Oh, there better be something down here. Nothing. I wonder if somebody got it. Well, that was a ripoff. Well, that means I don't even have a weapon. That's not good. How is that even good? How can that possibly be good? Alright, you know what we gotta do? We gotta go down. Oh! Don't even need a ramp to go down this way. We need to go down here. The movie studio. On the side of the movie studio here, there's always a gun right here. On this trailer. So this is one of the safest places to go to get a gun when you're in this particular situation. Come on. I don't get a break at all. Look at this. This is a pistol. Gosh, I can't cut a break today. Alright, I got a break. Got a break, not a great break. But some sort of a break. See if there's anything in here. Oh, say hello to my little friend. Look at that. Look at that. Shock bombs. I'm not even sure what those are for. If we can kill somebody with this, I get a challenge. I make a challenge. So it was worth going down there and not finding anything. If I can use this, I don't even seem to be running as fast with this so heavy. I wonder if this is actually slowing me down or if it's just my perception. Oh, look at this. I love that. If I can kill one person with this, I'll go to the shotgun. Say hello to my little friend. That's from, oh, look at this. That's from the movie Scarface. With Al Pacino. I've never actually seen that movie. I've just seen that clip. There's this huge gun like this, and they used to, at the time the movie came out, they made fun of that because it's like, he said, "Say hello to my little friend," and it was a huge gun. What the heck is it? I wonder if this. Oh, you know what? This might be. This guy might have put a. Yes. I'm not sure where. How far do we have to go? We have a pretty good. We have a pretty long way. Gotta make it across Loot Lake here. Not sure this is the best gun to be toting around. Just saying. It doesn't seem like I'm running as fast with this thing. It may just be an illusion, but I'd be interested to know. It just may be the animation makes it look slower. Because like when you're with this, you're moving your hands. It looks a little like you're really doing something there, you know. Oh, it's out of ammo. It's out of ammo. Oh my gosh. Oh, what a bad move, man. Oh, that's all the ammo I had? You gotta be kidding me, man. I didn't realize. I didn't look. That was my fault. Well, that's a bad move. Because I have to go around this way now. I have a, oh, wait a minute. I've got... I got some bandages. I don't have any more shields. Oh, man. Wasn't much I could do about that. Dang. Got me. I didn't do bad though, yeah. Alright, well, that is it for tonight, I guess, or at least for this live stream. Maybe later, I'll be back on later, maybe, possibly. Don't know what if I'll be playing Fortnite, or I need to play Radical Heights a few more times before it disappears. Oh, I've got that other game I have to check out, and I will do that. So, there's lots of stuff going on, lots of stuff that could happen. This is a new outfit. This just came out. This person just got this outfit. They got it while we were in the lobby. They had to have, because we saw the countdown, then we went in. They got it, and they just came in. They're like the first to have this. We could have done that. I wonder if they're stream sniping us, following us, knowing where we are and what costumes we're looking at. I like the pizza delivery pack on the back of this outfit. The colors match. It goes great. Looks fabulous. And it has a little irony, a little ironic twist. You know, this is really like, this game is like Mad Magazine, a video game version of Mad Magazine with these outfits and everything. Just fabulous. All right. Thank you for joining me, and I'll be back on like 6:15 tomorrow for sure. I may be back on later tonight or early tomorrow as well. You don't know, because, you know, I've got the day off, so you know, I might just go for it. And then the weekend's coming after tomorrow, so the end of the, not that, they're gone. They're gone. Bye-bye. Tomorrow's the end of the week, so it's the weekend, and the weekend I have odd streaming schedule. At any rate, thank you once again for joining me, and I will see you next time. Until then, wow, this is pretty intense, man. This is pretty intense. This is pretty intense right here. What will happen? I don't know why he did that. What was up with that, man? There's still 10 people left. There's still 10 people left. Anyway, after this live stream, I'll be running reruns. Somebody's coming up behind him. One key to playing this game is even if you're not streaming, it's always a good idea to wear headphones playing it, from what I understand, just because you can hear better what location the footsteps and shooting's coming from. Wow, they're gone. This is pretty intense. Pretty intense. 8 left. Oh, this is the outfit with the snorkel. Very nice. I should do a YouTube video of my collection of skins for Fortnite. I've got a lot of them. I've got too many. Really. I don't have this one. Some of them are very similar. This is similar, except for the snorkel. This is similar to many other ones. But this is kind of unique because I don't ever see anybody with this, actually. Now that I think about it. So for them, it's unique. Really like a little more customization on these. skins. You know, I like the skins, how they come out with the different skins and stuff, but I'd really like to be able to kind of customize some of them a little bit more. Although they've started to do that with the soccer ones, where they did for the World Cup. They had the soccer. I have one of those that you can change it to any country. They had like a bunch of those though. You could change them to whatever country colors you wanted. So you, like whatever team you're following or rooting for, you could do that. That's pretty cool. And the carbine, is it carbon and Omega? I want to say Carbonite, but that's a backup series. Those you can change to. You can as you get new parts to the costume as you go up to levels, but you can revert to any level of that. So that's kind of cool. I think I'm out with more that are like that give you the ability to make a little more customization on them. Interesting. They edited that really fast. Good job. I need to use the playground mode a little more before they get rid of it, or before they take it down. I'm sure they're going to put it back again because everybody wants that. I think they'll make it permanent. I hope they do. I really do. It's a great mode. It's a fun. It'll be interesting to see where that takes the game, because we're playing Battle Royale in this game, and this is even the main game. You know, I never even seen anybody streaming the main game. This has become more popular than the actual game, which is kind of a PvE type of thing. It's almost like, yeah, like a little where you grind and you do little things and you have zombies attacking you. So you're playing more against the machine than the actual version. Look at this. Oh, that's clever. See, now if the person comes in, well, not that clever because now it's gone. I thought it was clever because they were thinking if they charged them and jumped in, they would get killed. I'd like to see somebody who really effectively uses traps in this game to see what their strategies are. Done a little research on that, but I haven't found anything really good yet that would tell me a way to reliably use it. There's got to be a way. I have seen where they set up a trap where they actually baited something. That seems to work. Like if you put something good down and you go hide somewhere and you bait it. But that also depends on being ahead of people. And the problem is you don't always find traps when or you don't always have them when you need them. Only 3 left. Might as well watch it. I was about to end the stream, but I got caught up in this. What can I say? Oh man. 3 still left. Yeah, here comes this guy after him. He's not going to give up, is he? Oh, he needs to heal. Wow. Oh, wow. Good elimination. Gotta prepare for the last person. This guy's very good. Good game. All right, well done. All right, I'm Mungo Dark Matter, and this has been Dark Matters. And whatever you do, enjoy playing Fortnite, enjoy gaming, enjoy the day, enjoy the summer while it's still here. I hope you had a great 4th of July, and I will see you next time. I should be here tomorrow, 6:15 p.m. If not before, I'll be there. Definitely 6:15 p.m. if you want to watch me. That's my regular schedule, but I may have some bonus streams for you later tonight or early tomorrow. It just depends on what I'm doing. Late night ones depend on how tired I am. All right, I will talk to you later. We got reruns coming up after this.